We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Party but not nutty.
Hey folks, welcome back to another fun-filled week in the world of digital cards. And we're live on Twitch right now, so I guess I should say welcome gamers and gamettes. Huh?
All you cool cats and
Cool
kittens.
cats and kittens out there in Twitch land, check us out.
Enjoy it
stop
before we
playing.
get
Yeah.
banned on here.
They just stopped playing their games to watch.
Yeah, well, the TikTok's getting banned, so
Oh, okay.
this
This is next.
this is next.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, we're live right now on Twitch, and our friend John OBJ is on making
That's awesome.
Rootcast is what he posted immediately. So we got somebody watching on Twitch, so that's rewarding. It's nice to
That's
have
good.
somebody I spent all the time setting this up yesterday, so I'm glad somebody's actually looking at it. That's pleasing to me. Yeah, I like this camera view better.
I'm confused where all the cameras are.
It's nice. Well, they're all right there. Boom! Right up front, baby. Right at me. Okay, where they should be. So it's been a fun week. It started out kind of, actually this whole week's
boring.
It was boring in the apps, but this week's been fucking bonkers, man. So we'll get into that because there's been a lot of stuff. But we can go straight into the fabulous world of blockchain digital collectibles at the 150 mark.
Wow.
And wow, you did not get in on the Shatner extravaganza this week. I'm really surprised you sat that out, bro.
I did. I guess I'm glad now that I did. It sounds crazy, but
It was
there's some
better
cool
than
stuff.
It was better than the Joe Exotic. I mean,
I'm sure. It couldn't
at
have been
least
worse.
everything worked. The content's cool. The stuff worked. It's a weird product. They stretched the fact that they had so few cards. First of all, they have a ton of what's that?
How many total did they have? How many total?
I want to say 60, 50 or 60.
All right.
It's a pretty good size thing, but they have a bunch of variants. So they've got like shimmer, and they've got X-ray, and I feel like I'm missing another one. There's a couple of different variants, and then they had the thing that's weird about it, and the thing that's really bizarre about the product, which we didn't know until a couple of days before they started mentioning this thing about shards, that you'll get in your pack. You'll get cards and you'll get shards. And there were very few actual cards being pulled. The only cards that I could see that were actually pulled were the Goldens, which are like really limited, like one of one, one of two, one of five. They're individually numbered, limited to 5, I want to say, and there's only 5 different cards, 5 of each. Those are the only things that are being pulled out of packs. Everything else was shards, and what a shard is 1/3 of a card.
That's crazy.
1/3 of a card. So they stretch the run basically by having you get these things. And so I did 2 jumbos and 2 regulars. I opened all my jumbos and I opened one of my regulars. And from that, I had enough to then meld cards. And so you would get shards, and then you wouldn't actually have the card minted until you melded it in the app.
So you had to collect all 3 shards, and then you could mint it. So it was kind of a race to collect your shards, and put your card together.
Correct, basically, and it was a race for everybody to figure out the interface too. Do I have enough to meld? How do I do that? And you could only do it on the Shatner Wax IO page. That's where the interface for that particular aspect of the deal was. So I was able to meld a couple really fast. And I did get 2 number 1s, which was nice, but they were just base cards. And then I got an X-ray, which that's one of the rarest variants, and it was a number 2. And I think there was only...
Of what? Do you know what it is? 10? Was it 10 or something?
Like 12 or 13 last time I checked. But they'll continue to be minted. Because when you get those 3 cards and then you mint, then you find out what it is, and that's where the luck of the draw comes into which variant you get. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. And the other thing that's really annoying is currently there's about 1 million hoops you have to jump through if you trade for a shard. Like, say I've got 2 of 3 and this guy's got a dupe and of the last piece I need, and I have a piece that he needs, and you trade shards. That's the idea.
Right.
Is you trade around, get the shards that you need, build the cards that you want. But if you trade for a card, for whatever reason, when you go to meld it, it just keeps going chomp. It keeps cycling and cycling and cycling, and never actually goes through the minting process. So there's some kind of glitch. There's something that you can do where you have to it's a pain in the ass. You have to like go into the blockchain on Simple Market and then do something to assign it back to yourself. I can't even figure it out. So once again, it's this technical opacity that's interfering with part of the experience of it. It's a cool idea, but this one super technical thing is not working properly. So the average Joe that goes in, gets 3 shards, hey, I'm going to go ahead and mint my card. You can't do that.
No dice, huh?
So
right.
that's kind of a letdown.
That is a letdown.
The cards are interesting. I had a chance to talk to our guru, our blockchain guru, about it, and he took one look at it and said, "Oh, this was definitely developed by the same ones that did the GPK." He could tell on site that it was the same development team that's doing that. So apparently, Wax has a team, and it's probably tied with Tops that's doing the actual creation of the content of these cards and everything like that. So
that's awesome. I mean, he's sharp. He knows his
he
stuff.
knows
Man.
right away what's up and stuff like that. So
that's awesome. Well, that's cool to have that insight. How were the packs priced? What was the structure?
Same as the first go at the Garbage Pail Kids. 25 for a jumbo, 30 cards, 5 card regular packs. Despite any complaints or problems I might have about the thing, they had 3,000 mega packs. They had 10,000 regular. I want to say 10 or 11,000 regular packs. They sold the mega packs out in 3 minutes. They sold all the packs out in 9 minutes.
That's insane. And there was no pre-sale this time.
No pre-sale, just went live and that was it. So it went really fast. People had the knives out and they're ready to go on that thing, and it sold out really fast.
And so when you say there's 30 cards or 5 cards, were those shards?
They were all shards, yeah.
Right.
Now, there were people that if you pull the gold, you got, and then the one thing that you got in the, I can't remember if it was exclusive to the mega pack or the regular pack. I think it was in the mega pack, but you got a guaranteed card that was it's basically it's like a prize drawing card. And it basically has a picture of a Playmates action figure of Captain Kirk, and the thing is signed. The figure itself is signed in the picture, and then there's going to be a drawing. There's about 1,000 or something of those out there right now, and there'll be a drawing amongst those for you can actually win tangible assigned action figure from Captain
Pretty
Kirk.
Cool. How many of those are there?
I want to say I think the number's around 2,000 now. I think there was one in every mega, but not every mega is getting open. So it really comes down to how many are open before they do the drawing.
But I mean, how many signed action figures? Like 1, 5, 10? Don't know.
No idea. Have no idea. They should have had him sign hundreds of them, considering he probably got a nice bank off that. I don't know what his cut of that sale was, but it was probably pretty choice.
Well, I mean, yeah. Would you say 12,000 at $5? Was that what it was? 12,000 at 5?
10 or 11 at 5.
Well, that'd be 50 grand, or
somebody figured it up as like $110,000. Boom, in 9 minutes, just like that. So somebody else did the math on that.
Yeah, well, I think when you and I were talking about the Joe Exotic ones or whatever, we figured it was 140. So yeah,
something like that. Yeah. So it was definitely a smash hit. It sold out really fast, and the product's out, and you know they're as cards get the mint, people at one point thought that there were mint numbers on shards. That's turned out to not be the case. They all show basically as like 0, just like packs.
Gotcha.
So if you sort by mint numbers, they'll always be at the top of your stack in most of the DApps. But you know, it's cool. It was a cool product, and
that is cool.
I was super excited for it, and then I was a giant pain in the ass because we had ordered lunch like a while earlier, and usually it's super fast. And this today, for whatever reason, it came exactly at noon. Like literally, it's like 11:59. I'm refreshing nonstop, and it's like Panera's here, and I'm like, fuck, no, of course they are. Right now, they have to come. So
Drama.
it was dramatic. It was a lot of.
You should have just yelled, "Leave it on the front porch. Just leave it on the front porch." Or no, did she already bring it in?
Well, we wanted contact free anyways, you know.
Exactly
so hey,
right.
come on, leave it out.
Yeah.
That's where we want it anyways.
Yeah.
So
I've got COVID. I can't come to the door. Just leave it on the front porch.
just leave it outside. I got a really
I
bad.
don't want to cough on you.
That's a not fun thing for the food delivery people. Not a
Hell
good-
no.
Yeah, so that was the whole thing with the blockchain. It was interesting. It's fun. Sold out fast, and we'll see. I did finally get into Top Shot and bought a pack, and then as soon as I looked at it, I was like, man, I hate basketball. Why the fuck did I buy this? I didn't get anything.
You finally get it. You finally get a pack, and it's like, well, I hate basketball.
Yeah.
I understand. That's all.
You know, like I say, again, if I'd have gotten in early, if I got in really early at some of the, the really early stuff, I might have felt a little better about it. But I just kind of sullenly got my pack, and I was like, okay, I will forget this even exists.
Yeah. Just be like, fuck this now, I guess.
So I wish it was on the same blockchain as GPK and Shatner, and I would just sell it there.
You
could get in.
could just,
I could get into the fabulous world of exchanges and sell that for that crypto, and then use that crypto in an exchange to buy. Fuck.
You know a guy.
I'm not doing any of that shit.
Well, we know a guy who could probably help you do that, but would it be worth?
It's funny. He actually offered. At one point, he was. He wanted a card or something from me because he wanted some of the GPK, the Joe Exotic, just to have some. And he's like, do you want cash or do you want wax? I was like, I'm still gonna take cash, please.
Yeah.
But I did actually list some of my Shatner stuff, a couple of the things, some of the highlights on one of the exchanges, and I forgot to check this morning to see if anything had sold, so I can get. I wanted to sell some so I could have wax, then I could use the wax in the exchange to buy shards that I need and mint a few more cards and see if I get anything good. Because
right on. Yeah.
Why not do something with it? They're not really worth much as shards, I don't think.
No, exactly. And you may as well get something out of it and then see. So it sounds fun, though. It sounds like it was a fun experience. It's different.
Well, then of course I have the fun of if I complete a trade and get the shards that I need, then I have to figure out the hoops. I have one card that I completed from trading with guys in the Discord, because there's a bunch.
Oh, cool. That's right. I saw that.
212 was doing it, and I can't remember. Frank Reynolds did it. A few people did it. And we were all trading around and stuff. So I did finish one, but I can't meld it. I go in and it just goes ka-chung, 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 and nothing ever pops out.
It does suck. They need to iron that shit out. It'd be nice if they had some easier way to interface, like an app.
Well, obviously there's something that's not happening on their end with trades, where it's basically supposed to close the thing out and put it in your inventory and then because it shows in my inventory and it shows in the interface. I have all the pieces, but when I go to meld, it's like, I can't.
Bummer.
I can't. I have a headache.
Well, I'll definitely jump in whenever the next real set of Garbage Pail Kids comes out. I'll jump back on that. Unless maybe something will come out in the interim that's cool.
Well, it definitely feels like the blockchain stuff is super speculatory. There's a lot of people that are really like buying up huge amounts of stuff, and they're making bank. I mean, they're buying like hundreds and hundreds of packs, and then they're selling them at 100% markup immediately, and they're doing it in the exchange, and then there's a whole ecosystem of stuff around this crypto with the currency, and you stake it. Basically it's like almost like a stock market for the different cryptocurrencies and how they play against each other based on their popularity and how much is staked. There's a huge amount of bullshit that goes into this stuff that I really just don't have time.
And the dude the soapbox that goes on in their little chat channels and all that shit, man.
But I'm really only interested in the NFTs. That's the stuff that I'm into is the NFTs. So that's what I'm doing with that. So moving on into Bunt, kick or slam. I do not know if we have anything from Tim, he says he has something, but now he's trying to send it. So I don't know if he's still going to do that or if he decided, fuck it, I'm just going to eat cereal and watch cartoons all day, which is a great thing to do on Saturday.
A good plan.
But if he does have something and he puts it together, I guess we would put it in right here.
Hey everybody, this is Tim. I'm Hazmat C on the apps or Hazmat Quarantel, depending on which one you're using. And I'm here today to talk to you about the state of affairs on Kick as we move our way through the summertime. As you may have heard a couple weeks ago, there's some doings or potential doings with MLS going on right now, but really the main focus on the app right at this point in time is Champions League. That competition resumes in about 2 weeks on August 12th with the resumption of the knockout stages. There are still a lot of prominent teams and players still involved in the competition, and that's translating into some good value on the app with regards to the sets that have been coming out lately. Those sets are also coming with high boost levels for the cards, and at this stage in time of the competition, that's pretty handy to have. So a lot of good opportunities right now for you to get in on some trades. Even if they don't have a lot of old stuff, now might be a good time to get some help with your daily card pickups, your marathons, some of the umpteen million sets that have been released in the last couple of weeks or so, and maybe even pick up some of that new green or orange base that you might be short on at the time now for your hordes or to finish out your base sets. Unfortunately, and that should continue as we go through the month of August, right up through the end of the competition, and by that time Bundesliga will have resumed play, or at least started up their 2020-21 season. Sorry about that. But at any rate, the things are going well for Europe in that regard, and that, like I said, that will continue. It'll just be a matter of which league it is that you're getting your value from as we go through the month of August. Unfortunately, things are a little bit weirder right now with regards to MLS. Matt and Greg, I think, briefly touched on it a couple weeks ago on the podcast. So, in short, the league is back and playing. We're in the middle of the MLS is Back tournament. Today is a little bit later on today. We'll have the final 2 matches of the quarterfinals, and then head into the semifinal stage with that tournament ending on August 11th. Unfortunately, we're not getting any new content. We just wrapped up the month of July without having gotten anything new at all the entire month. No marathons, no new sets, no nothing. The last MLS release was the SIG card for June 28th, and the last new set release was Tier 1 back on June 12th. So now that's so it's 4 weeks without any new content and 6 weeks without any new sets. So it's pretty similar to the situation we went through last summer, last July, when everything just shut down, and then we found out after the fact that there was nothing new coming because of a lapsation of the contract with the league. This year is a little different. Word had come out back in March that a multi-year contract had been signed between Topps and MLS. So in theory, there should not be a reason for this. But here we are, same time of the year, same scenario, same play out. Last year, we got word later in July of what was going on. This year, nothing. So it's been nothing but silence from Topps. We are having contests, so I mean, that's at least something. But even then, we're not really getting much out of it. There's no game changers, which is something we still did have last year. And those were award cards for the contest based using images from those matches. This time around, for the knockout stages, first of all, we had a delay in even just getting the contest because of an issue with their stat service. But those contests finally picked back up again yesterday. There's 2 contests, one that's general that gives out prize packs to the top 100 and then free diamonds to the top 5. Then there's also a VIP contest that has special award cards for the top 7. And depending on where you finish in that top 7, you get a specific card. Those are all, so basically those are one-of-ones. But instead of being new award cards, What they are one-of-one variants of cards from sets that have already been dropped this year. So you're either going to get, if you finish in that top 7, which is hard enough to do, you're either going to get a card from the Tier 1 set, which I mentioned has already come out, or from the Inception set that's already come out. So if you know, and you can see who the awards are, at least 2 of the award cards are of a guy who's no longer playing in the tournament, so that's not very helpful. And then at least one of the awards was already used as an award for the Inception set, so a little not great there. And that also means that if any of your, say, favorite teams, such, I don't know, Philadelphia Union, like mine, has cards that were used as one-of-ones in those sets, which they already all have, means I probably am not going to have a shot at an award card for my favorite team, who actually happens to still be a favorite to win the tournament. So, as you can imagine, a little bit of frustration even on top of that. So even when we are getting stuff, we're not getting anything new per se, and even if we are, it's probably only going to go to the top handful of the hardest core users, points chasers in the app. So not necessarily a great situation where just about, in theory, anybody can have a shot at those awards, but in practical purposes, not too many of us are. So that's kind of where things are with Kick. It's frustrating right now, especially as a fan of the American League, to not have anything to collect right now, and to be so limited with what I can even potentially get out of an award contest. But again, if you're a European League fan, now is a great time to get back in. Now is a good time to start using up some coins if you've had them stashed around, because you have a chance to get some good stuff out of it. But at any rate, that's where things are with Kick as we head into the month of August. I hope everybody is doing well and staying healthy and happy and things like that, and cool and everything else. And I'll see you around on the apps. Again, I'm Hazmat C, Hazmat Corntail. Thanks again for giving me some time, and hope everyone does well, and happy trading.
Wow, there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on in Kick right now.
I can't believe it. That
MLS stuff,
wow.
I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I don't know how he keeps his energy around the whole thing, Tim.
It's a lot.
God bless him. God bless him. At 16 minutes, we move into Disney Collect. Oh wait, no, I still have stuff in Slam. What am I doing? Slam fucked up the VIP this month. Have you seen this?
I saw it. Yeah, what a disaster.
It's stupid. All right, so what they did was,
hey, at least they have a VIP in Slam.
They have a VIP, and it's only the second month it's been in since they changed over to the new build. And for whatever reason, this month, and of course, it's the shittiest fucking VIP. It's this something Lee guy, Keith Lee, I think, or it might be Lee Keith. I don't even fucking know. He's a big, huge black guy, and he's no Liv Morgan or whatever Alexa Bliss. This guy, but when you get VIP, you have a choice. You have a guaranteed pack for coins, which is not, for crystals, which is not cheap, or you can throw coins at it, and it's like it's like a 25,000 K pack, and it's usually like 1 in 25 odds or something like that. So it's an expensive pull. So I had like 1 million socked away, ready to go for this. I get VIP. I go in. There's the coin packs. I open open a coin pack. And the pack disappears. They had it set so that you could only buy 1 coin pack, just like the guaranteed crystal pack. You could only buy 1 of those to keep the whales from buying up all the things, like they would. This fucking guy, right? If it was Alexa Bliss, they blast them until they were out of, crystals. But for whatever reason, they fucked that up. So I don't know if that's a glitch or they just decided, no, you get 1 chance and that's all.
Maybe. Interesting.
So the count on that one's still sitting at about 150. And like I said, it wouldn't be that red hot popular to begin with. But the fact that they left it out of the coin packs was kind of a wah-wah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fix that. I would like to waste, I'm not going to try to get, VIP next month. I don't want it.
Well, I just don't even want it. Yeah.
No, I don't, So that was it for Slam. I'm annoyed at them. They got dropped in Inception. I want to say yesterday or the day before, which is always big in the sports. Even in our own Star Wars world, they've had Inceptions. So they came out. So those are pretty popular, but I don't care. It's Slam.
Yeah.
They introduced new avatars this week too, and one of which is Ric Flair. And I really wanted to get it, but then I realized somewhere along the way, I never picked an avatar in Slam. So I have that nothing avatar. I never chose an avatar, like fuck you and your avatar protest. So I'm holding back. I'm not adding Ric Flair to my thing.
Oh man, I would love to have him on there though. That would be cool.
Funny, yeah, I love Ric Flair. Well, there's that one guy I trade with all the time in a bunch of the apps, Nature Boy, and he's all about Ric Flair.
Really
and
cool.
like anytime I do a trade with him, I always sign off with "Woo!"
And he's awesome. He's great.
I love Ric Flair. He's great.
Yep. Good
So
guy.
did you do anything in Disney Collect this week? Anything exciting happening over there?
Of course. I mean, I did. Let's see. The new big thing is there's the Muppet. The Muppets. It's an okay set. It's big. I haven't done it yet. I'll probably start it eventually. But there's a bunch of stuff that came along with it. So they did like the normal thing where they have, crafting cards, get an avatar and some coins, make a bunch of trades, get an avatar and some coins. So they have that whole setup, which they usually do for their big set, which they'll do once or twice a month or so. So that came out this week. They came out with another one of those radial sets, which is, I think, garbage. It's just it takes the I don't know, it takes advantage of one of the motion effects on the card where it just has this sparkly circle that goes around the character. But it's like Series 4 or some bullshit. They do I go on the Disney rant all the time, but they do the same shit every week. It's like they have a daily set that's 5 cards, and every time there's a static and a motion, and every time it's their odds that are different. And I always do the coin or the crystals, and you get the one guaranteed static with a 1 in 3 or a 1 in 4 chance at the motion, and that goes on for 5 days, and then they have a 1-day card or some shit, and then they do another 5-day set, and it's like, man, don't you understand? I have OCD and I have to do why do you have to
Yes, they do understand.
I understand. You understand?
Let me tell you.
Just give it a rest every day at 12:30 Eastern.
Milk that cow every week.
Well, you finished up this Peter Pan sketch shit that you did for 4 days or 5 days. Well, all right. Well, here's your day off. You get a 1 card where they did, I don't know, whatever it is, like you said, the selects, or they do the Nemo card or the Rescue Rangers or whatever. Then that's like a 1-day thing, and then the next day they roll out another 5-day set. I'm like, bitch. So I gotta do it. So let's think. They did that.
That's their release cadence.
You know what? And that's it. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And they stick to that like a regiment, and it's crazy. So I don't know. That's about it in Disney. Nothing super fantastic. I did just see this morning that they dropped the free El Capitan card. So because those were supposed to be redeemable if you actually went to the theater in California and got the ticket thing, and then you could get the El Capitan card for that movie or whatever. But since they haven't been doing the movies, they've been given certain cards for free. So a bunch of these cards have really high counts, and some of them have relatively low counts, I would think. But I only think that because none of those El Capitan cards actually have card counts. They all say NA on them, and they're at the bottom. Yeah,
those are the exclusive ones that you have to get at the movie. They have no count.
They have no count. So they go if you're in right now, jump in and look at my stack, because I bought a few of them on the Bay for like $10-15 a piece. I'm like, these are it's early in the app. They're pretty limited. I'll pick them up if they're cheap. Sometimes you see assholes put them up for like $80 or something, but occasionally you'll catch them for $20, $15. So here and there I've picked them up, but the annoying part is nobody knows I have them because they sit all the way at the bottom of my stack where nobody's ever going to see them because they have no card counts, at least not yet. And you'd think that the ones that are past, the ones that they've actually done the event for, there should be a card count on those, even if people aren't redeeming them or they redeem them later on. I guess it's kind of like Star Wars did with the physical redemptions, where they didn't even put card counts on them. I mean, God, remember how long it took for them to put the card counts on them?
That was a freaking endless battle. It literally took forever to get that stuff put on there.
So I kind of feel like that's the boat that we're going to be in with these El Capitan cards in Disney, where they may never put card counts on them unless there's a massive protest.
Open a ticket. You never know what'll happen.
You know what? You're right. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
You open a ticket on one, and they'll do like they did that time with that one red card. They put a count on it. It was the only one. They put a count on one card, and then they were like, "Oh no, yeah, we're not even doing that." They had a count for about 5 minutes, and then they took it back off again.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell? So, yeah, I have picked those up. I think I still need to pick up the Mulan one, but I have, like, the 20,000 Leagues is the one that I really wanted. But then, of course, I'm like, well, I got one. I should start picking these up.
Did you get the 20,000 Leagues one?
I did. I have the 20,000 Leagues one, and then, I don't know.
Because I like that movie.
Yeah, the old man stuff. That's what we're into.
Give it to me. I should have it because I like that movie more.
Oh, okay. That's good rationale. I get that rationale a lot. But I really want this one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're lamenting the lack of trades that you get because nobody knows you have those. Be glad.
You know what? You're right. If I got to trade
fucking Muppets would come at you in droves, offering just straight bullshit for it.
Yeah, they've done. You're right. So this one was Hercules, the Hercules card.
Hercules.
So yeah, and if you look, let's see, they have one for every month. Like if you look at the checklist, so there's like January, February, March, April, so on. So yeah, I have the Fantasia one and the 20,000 Leagues one. I do not have the Mulan one or the Flowers and Trees one. So, but yeah, here I can, if I talk, yeah, if you can, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get it to focus.
All
Maybe
I
not.
see is the top of it.
Yeah, where you can see the card count. Can you see the card count or no?
No, it's too white.
Nah. Ah, shit.
And you
Anyway,
just took a picture you just took a picture of your monitor. Good job. Well done. Technical achievements from the olds.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah. Did you see somebody like screen capped my figuring out Twitch? When I think
it was Asia Marie. I
set up the thing yesterday, and I basically, literally, I was just sitting it out, and then I was looking at it because I realized there was a lag, and I was trying to figure out what was the lag, and was it getting audio and stuff like that. I was going through all this testing stuff. So yeah, literally just like looks like an old man glaring at the computer. Get off my lawn, Twitch!
Dark kids!
Damn gamers and gamettes!
Angry man in his basement.
Oh my god.
Oh
look, somebody asked me. Wow,
Shut up, Alexa!
Fucking shut up, Alexa!
Stop!
Do you think she knows when she's being
anything, Alexa?
We don't need anything from you, Alexa. Shut up. Turn off your goddamn. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Shut up!
Somebody sent us a message. Want to become famous? No.
No.
Dude, it looks awful.
Yeah. Well, that's targeted at the kids who are using Twitch for the first time.
Just stop. Just
down the street.
Don't get back there.
I'm going to pour water on it.
What the frick are you doing? You've got enough of a mess in here. Leave it.
See, she's going to screen cap you yelling at Alexa. Old man yells at Alexa.
Old man looks at Cloud.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. She screen capped it and put it on Discord, and then somebody on Discord, the Star Triple guy, said, "That's a nice tin can."
Yeah, it's a coffee can.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I said, a good tin can and a burlap sack are hard to come by.
Don't do the face.
Okay, Alexa, silent. Alexa, stop.
Are you going to beat the hell out of that thing after the show?
Upgrade husband.
Okay. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Computer, stop.
My grandparents yell at theirs too, so it's all.
Remember, this one's called Computer. That's right.
Is that the name you
Thought
gave
you were
it?
cute.
The Alexa over there in the other side of the house is just freaking out and twitching now.
Fuck all of them. They're all going into cups of water.
August 1st, 2020.
So here's
The robot revolution
Here's my
begins.
beautiful jar. I mean, it's a
It's a tin can.
that somebody noticed, and this is worth 1 cap in the wasteland in Fallout.
There you go.
So I can keep that and trade that in.
Wow.
As a deep
Mark
cut.
down the time.
Next, I think that's
the Uprising.
Oh Jesus Christ!
the
Wow.
Alexa.
Did it end yet? Is
Right.
it over? 25 minutes? Alexa, fucking crazy! Wow.
You just have to remember the one in here is called computer.
It's in there now, doing shit. So that's great.
There's your.
All right, so hey, Marvel, wow, getting back on track with digital cards and ignoring the robot Uprising.
Rise of the Machines.
Last set was that last Saturday. They dropped that monster set.
Yeah, it was right after. Yeah, I think it was on Saturday.
Oh shit, that was free. It was all full of Man-Thing stuff, and they had these 3 like cover posters of 3 different monsters. One was Fin Fang Foom, which doesn't Alan do that one? Tatooine Dawn?
I think he does. Somebody else in
he
our
does Devil
Discord.
Dinosaur.
That's right. Somebody in our Discord does Fin Fang Foom, though.
Yeah,
I forget who it is.
All hype about that, and then they had a Man-Thing one too, and it had it looked like some like Japanese type thing, but it had like cutaways of different parts of the Man-Thing's body, which of course once I got the card, then I screen capped and zoomed all in, and it's got all kinds of little technical details about Man-Thing and stuff like that. So that was really cool. And there was a bunch of Man-Thing cards in it, and there's Man-Thing on awards. So I did the whole shebang. I bought diamonds.
I was gonna say, did they get you in there? They got your wallet open. So
Yep, they got my wallet out after all this time. I saw that and I was like, oh shit. Because I never have any coins, and I blew all my coins, and I had like nothing to show for it. And I was just like, fuck it, I want this set. I want to do the whole set.
You couldn't pass that up. Absolutely not.
I went ham.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you. And then so I spend a little bit in Marvel because I've been doing some of the weekly stuff, so they have my wallet open a little bit. But dude, when I saw that drop, I knew it had your name on it. That was awesome.
I was getting tagged all over the place. Everybody was, Tedsallis everywhere. I was getting hit on Twitter. I was getting hit on Facebook even. It was nuts.
Well, and there's a ton, like you said, there's a ton of Man-Thing content in that set. It's weird. He's on like 80% of the cards. He's on a lot of them.
Well, maybe they get like a really good deal on the rights for that. I mean, he's like super cheap. It's like, oh yeah, what these Spider-Man rights can be about 25,000, or you can get the Man-Thing for like $20. $20 for the rights at all the Man-Thing library. Okay, we'll take it. We got something to put out all the time now.
That was a pretty good set. But
that was my big excitement. I did the whole shebang. And then the mega packs had like the guaranteed covers in them. That was the only way you could get those, was in those megas. So they're like 1250 diamonds or whatever. But I did actually manage to trade for a couple. So I have the whole set of them, and then I've got like I want to say 3 of the Man-Thing. I'm constantly trying to trade. There's no award for that set, of course. That would be amazing.
No.
But I'm just like constantly. Anytime I go in, I'm like trading all even singles of those covers for the Man-Thing one, and no bites.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you're not quite done with it yet, then? Huh?
No, I finished the whole thing. It's just I'm
okay.
Still trying to get more of those Man-Thing covers because they're.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I thought you meant that you were missing it, but no. Okay, good.
No, I finished the whole thing. There's lots of guys swap shopping it, so it was pretty easy to get those guys that are dupe for needs or take a single leave to and get it done. So got all the levels of that whole thing, and now I'm just counting down where it's another week, I guess, till awards. So that was fun, exciting for me. And then over in the magical world of NeonMob, they dropped finally the long-awaited Victorian Vanity dropped yesterday.
I saw that. Call Me Nemo put something in our Discord about it, and I saw some of the images. So pretty cool.
It's a huge set, big set, and they actually had a limited edition pack, with guaranteed variants or better odds at variants and chases. At 100K of carats I don't know how many packs of those they had, but they're gone. They're sold out completely. I was able to get one of those, and then I did do some carrot packs. But I went pro. I actually signed up and did the
Good. You
pro
did
thing. So the pro pack is better, has better odds on the variants and stuff, and more cards per pack as well. You only get one of those as a freebie a day, but throughout the month I should be able to hopefully make some headway on that monster. And the trading around it's hot as shit. I opened a bunch of packs with my freebies and my carrots, and just trades nonstop coming in.
Yeah, now's the time.
Everybody's
That's
racing
awesome.
to finish that sucker up as fast as they can and be the first kid on their block. There's probably somebody who's already finished the thing, because there's
Figure.
people
Yeah.
that are just maniacs, and they're going to spend coins. They still have limited packs with coins, but 20 coins in that. I hate the exchange rate. It makes you feel so getting boned. 20 coins is about $5.
Ooh.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, so
you
one
know,
coin is like a quarter. Oh, that's
that's a lot. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it
mean,
makes you feel
doesn't-
like you just turned your stuff into nothing. Here's my cash, and it just turned into 20 cents.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough.
So I don't buy coins there too often. Very rarely is anything going to get my wallet out to that level. But I did give them $10 for a month worth. It's a big pain in the ass. I still had to go. I could not do it in the Chrome browser. There's something the Chrome browser that does not play nice with NeonMob online. I actually had to do it in what is that bullshit, Explorer?
The Microsoft Edge. Yeah.
Yes, the Microsoft Edge
Oh,
Explorer. Yeah, I had to use that
wow.
to do it. It was.
Oh.
So now there's two things I use that browser for: ordering our burgers on Saturday, because it doesn't play nice with the Chrome browser either, and then of course, and giving money to NeonMob. So
Yeah.
I think the burger people will get more money off that browser than NeonMob ever will.
Well,
And then we go into the magical world of.
Cecil says hi to Snippy.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Snippy.
oh, look at
He's
that.
with us now.
Cecil's back.
Oh,
Happy
shit.
He's back
return.
here.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Snippy's watching on Twitch. That's cool.
Good. That's awesome.
Nice to see you, Snippy Twippy. It was nice of you to join us last week.
That was pretty fun. That was
Yeah.
fun to listen to.
Yeah, it was cool. She was a brave soul to zoom in with
Heck
us.
yeah.
It's like, oh shit, are you recording live right now? Yes. You're in the show. He basically just walked onto the set.
That's cool though. Good stuff. Good times.
Why is he growling at me?
He knows.
What did I do?
Be mad.
You know what you
I
did.
know what I did. Okay.
Mad.
You know what you did.
All right, so over in tarot cards, let's see. They have the second Sin Snap. Now my weekly ritual is to buy into the Pandora and pull a bunch of those to get the Sin Snaps that I need for the meld. I
Right.
still need to do some swip swapping for the next one, because
I haven't even pulled yet. Yeah. They just dropped yesterday, right? Was it yesterday the new ones came out?
the meld was
Yeah, I
on
haven't-
Thursday, and then when that ended, the new ones dropped. So you got to really get in
Right.
there. Count was 36 final on that one.
6. Yeah, the first one was 31. And I looked, and our buddy Maria Chero has 8 of that 36.
Wow! Holy shit! Yeah, that guy. I feel
He's
like
awesome.
he spends a lot of money on that app. I think that's like his only digital card app.
I think so. He said he used to be in Star Wars and stuff, but he's strictly tarot cards now. But yeah, I was looking at. I was like, man, 36. It went up. I said, oh, I wonder how many he melded, and I went to look, and then I saw that I think he did 5 of the first one, or 5 or 6, and then 8 of the last one. So it went up a little, but it just probably was based on how much, how many he had and how many he wanted to meld.
He
And
pulls like a
he helped me
monster for everything, and I think he probably
Oh, yeah.
throws at Pandora.
Yeah, I would imagine. And just this guy.
Obi Doji just said someone put an Alexa in Cecil.
Oh shit! Yeah, well, I'm about to shove Alexa right up the nearest cat's ass. So, if that happens to be Cecil, I'm cool with that. Yeah, so the melt that's what happened with the melts. They've gone into unlisted SIGs and scenes, I think, are continuing. I think this is the
Yep.
second week on that one. House
Yeah,
Shark SIGs, which if they don't have a signature for the shark, I'm going to be really disappointed.
Yeah, that would suck. Hey, I thought it was cool that the shark was the character award. So, because they did the house shark characters, so they had all the different people, and then the award was the shark itself.
Well, they should have a shark autograph award, and it's basically just a picture of the shark with a bite out of it.
A big bite taken out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I sign shit. I just take a bite out of it. Sign
Yep.
your ass, motherfucker.
that'd be
So that's going on, and then the Murder
Yep.
Hornet scenes just finished this week. The last
That was
drop
the last
just happened. So I
yeah,
would
so it was like what,
fact-
9 cards? Yeah, 9 cards
sure,
up there.
like, see SIGs or something like that probably next week.
Yeah, but again, what a great app. Community's fantastic, man. I just after I melded that last metallic one, I was short. I had like 6 of one, 8 of another, and like 2 of another left. And I hit up Maria Chero to swap out to try to even out. And of course, he took it.
I need to
Okay,
head over
great.
to him and even my stacks out so I can get the next meld when it comes out on Thursday. Did you do that nomination thing for tarot cards on Twitter?
Not yet, but I'm gonna. When does it stop? When does it end? I saw Eli put something out about
I
it.
don't know. Get it in there today, please.
Yeah,
A bunch
I
of
will
people
do
in the group and stuff went in there and did that as well. Because
Yeah,
there's
she
some
even
kind of
put like. Oh, sorry.
no.
I was
It's
gonna say Eli. She even said like copy and paste exactly what I did. Just do it. Put your handle in there, and yeah. So
yeah. So hopefully it gets nominated. Nominated for that and gets a big fat award. A big bloody leg or something.
yeah.
I would get a major award. It is, but yeah.
The more attention he gets, the better because he's a great
Any
guy.
accolades he can get, he deserves because he's awesome. So
Yeah.
I really, really, really like what he does there, as I think I've made very clear over the years.
I think so. And if you're not on tarot cards, what are you waiting for? Man, I got on after you told me to get on. It's great. It's
a lot of fun. Yeah, it's like just so no pressure. It's one of the nicest apps to do stuff in because all you have to do is go help, and everybody they're like elbowing each other out of the way to help you. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
No,
Really
love
cool.
that. Love that place. So, anything else happening in tarot cards for you?
I don't think so. I think that was the big news. So sin snaps have been fun. I've been enjoying them this time.
Well, if that's the case, then it's time to move into the magical world of Star Wars.
Oh shit.
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly.
Okay. The week that was in the weeklies. All right. Because it is week 7 of this slog. So Sunday, the editor choice / top choice, you know what I mean. It was Cal Cestus, that game.
Cal Kestis.
Yeah, that game guy.
It sounds like a disease.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But he had Beatty on his shoulder.
Okay. And the Gilded Galaxy, which is not worth anything anymore.
Nope.
Is Django and Boba. So,
Now known as Garbage Galaxy.
freaking Django. Okay. Heroes. It's Ezra this week.
That was a cool card.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I believe that Snippy Fulcrum was very enthusiastic about that choice.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. Tuesday, droids. It was a mouse droid.
Oh, he's so cute.
It was cute.
Yep.
Kill them all.
Not cute was the featured creature on Wednesday, which was a Gundar.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Still had his ears at least.
But really, the highlight of the week
Hadn't pulled them
now,
all.
since we don't get results anymore, is what's going on in the fan choice tournament.
for
It's
sure.
just riveting.
For
I
sure.
mean, just wow. Yeah,
What was that sound effect?
it just was.
That's a sound of riveting.
Yeah, well,
The silence is what that was.
pretty much. But this week it was the Resistance X-Wing versus the Snowspeeder. So we now know that back a couple weeks ago, the X-Wing beat the Aravana and the Snowspeeder beat the Battle Tank.
As
So-
it should.
I'm
You
not
know.
surprised.
We finally found out what happened. So that's good to know.
I needed that closure. in my life.
I know. And you know, next week, who knows? Who knows what it'll be? And we don't know who won last week between Hans Speeder and the tie. So it's
It's got to be the TIE Fighter, that fucking ugly ass Speeder. Fuck that thing.
It's got to be the time.
It's a lot. It's a lot not knowing who won.
I like that you're trying to add drama to something that's so fucking boring. It needs that. You can be the hype man. What? Fan choice in the house.
Fan choice.
You tell them.
Yeah.
And do you remember how competitive people got when you had to vote for the winner all the way through, man?
Right.
People were getting
Yeah.
worked up about it.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter because as long as you vote, you're good.
Now all you have to do is show up and you get a participation trophy and a juice box.
And some orange slices.
And an orange slice.
the rest of it. Yep. Just like the rest of
So
it.
yesterday was Friday.
Yes.
Just remember. You know, because time is meaningless now.
Yeah. Well, it felt like Friday yesterday.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, because I had the day off.
Yeah,
So,
it was,
it was
we had
good.
a fun day.
So Friday, it was the Inquisitor finally showed up, even though his picture showed up last week.
Right.
He finally showed up as the card this week. And we are half an hour away from concept. Last week was Free Luke Baby. So
And we've determined that was Owen.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so.
It is.
I don't agree with that.
Well, okay. You're free to. It's America. You can be as wrong as you want in America.
And he's forgetting. So
See what it is this week.
Well,
And that
since
was
it's-
that was the week.
Hey, you know what I should do right now? Change that background.
Change that background.
Before I forget. Boom, there you go.
That's a riveting one right
I
there.
know, I like it, right?
That's a really interesting one.
I know, I fucked it all up.
I'm using the
Now we have no background. We're
No,
just in
no
green.
background. It's just green. I'll do it, fix it in post.
Oh, there you go.
Go back.
my green screen is a man sitting in his basement. That's my,
No, there's our
I
not.
think it's a real one. This is actually a green screen behind me. So.
It's not real. Yeah. You think I have a house that's nice? Come on.
they have those in Microsoft Teams because I'm not where I work. We can't use Zoom because it's not secure.
Same here.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
We have to use Microsoft Teams, and some of the backgrounds are like making it look like you have like a fancy house behind you or
Nice.
whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this crap, you know. So like, I went in there and I like added like Star Destroyer or like the Falcon
Yeah,
cockpit.
I heard your workers, coworkers laughing because I'm on a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that's right.
You know how I roll.
And then the one day, the one guy he tries to be cool and he called it like the Enterprise. I'm like, no, I'm on a Star Destroyer. But then like the next week I got like the Starship Enterprise for him, the old school one because he's old. So I'm like, yeah, I got that one for you there. So
That was nice.
well, you know, heading towards the end of the fiscal year, you got to suck up. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So this was
Matt knows what I'm talking
this
about.
was a higher up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's a couple above me.
Okay.
There you
There's
go.
not many that are.
Yeah.
There's not many that are. So yes, hoard updates. Did you do any hoarding this week, Matt?
I did. Boba Fett, S7 Boba Fett is coming along nicely. So I just crossed 13,000. So 13,033 on the whites, 1712 on the blues, 1,144. Oh wait, that's not right. That's not right at all. 510
1,000 reds.
No, it is. It is
40,000 oranges.
1,144 red. 510 green. And some oranges are in there too, like 200 and something oranges. So it's all right.
Really
It's
weird
coming along.
how common the orange and green are.
Really is.
They just feel like they're exactly the same rarity as white, blue, red. They don't feel any measure of difficulty at all.
No. And if you go back and you look at like S4, there were only like 1,000 oranges in total. Like,
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those late ones, those
Yeah.
Rebels ones and stuff
Yeah.
like that are ridiculous. And I get
So-
people all the time, they're like trying to give me especially now S2 again. Everybody finished their sets. Let me give you some of the Wave 2 S7s for S4 Rebel oranges. No, no, I am not. Look at the accounts on those. I'm not doing that deal, even if I have to sell them.
So in my Horde post, I always say S5 and up. Like I don't trade anything earlier than S5 for current stuff. I just
S5. I wish people would come after. I have so lousy with the things. Take them.
So I guess the other big news beyond just hoarding boba and doing well is I've switched over. Like, he's still there. I'm going to put him on the back burner and I'm going to go with the child full bore.
Doing the child.
We'll see.
So you going to rainbow that fucker, or is that even possible?
It might be possible. It might be possible. Late breaking news. Last night I picked up the 4 count. So
okay. So
I was able to get the 4 count. So I have the 1, the 4, and the 5.
Well, your big hurdle, I think, is going to be that hyperspace award.
That'll be a bear.
That's going to be a toughie. Yeah. Ouch.
It's going to be a bear. So
offer Jakku Sky for it.
Yeah.
I'll give you a Jakku Sky. It's the same tier for tiers.
That's right.
Do it that way.
So that could be the tough one. There are a few people that have it unlocked. I found through blind trade. So I'll start there. There's a full set with the award on eBay for $1,000. So
well, there you go. And then you can just sell the other ones off and recoup.
You could, honestly, because I mean it's 100 card set. I'm not gonna drop $1,000. It's 100 card set with one award. So it's 101 cards for $1,000. So that's like $10 a card, really.
Some of those you're not going to get $10 for. Most of those you're not going to get $10 for.
Some of them you're not. So it's high. It's too high to worry about right now. So we'll see. That could be the showstopper for the rainbow. We will find out.
Hope springs eternal with rainbows. You never know.
Right.
But a nice segue into one of the big things that they changed was the app update. I'm going to jump ahead since
I was going to say, you guys got to do your Horde updates, no?
She's killing me. She's giving me I'm getting that look. I better not. I don't know. Somebody I don't want to talk to. I don't know nobody in Marathon, Florida. They're probably calling to go, we're getting killed by the hurricane right now. It's on us right now. The eye wall's just moving over the house. Please send help. Wrong number. Sorry. I don't know you. Not answering.
So are you guys going to
I won't jump ahead.
Going to get
so
you guys or what?
This week, the base packs, which were the meditation chamber packs for Wave 2, disappeared.
Yeah, the timer ended.
Because the meditation chamber got pulled.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the base packs that you could purchase,
okay. Yeah,
they ended.
Now I jumped ahead because you kept talking about jumping ahead. You're confusing me. Because you don't know.
Well, that's all for the show this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You can find us on Twitter. Just go ahead and jump ahead to the end. Wrap it up. Nice.
Well, it's confusing because there were 2 things that disappeared from the packs this week.
Okay.
Because it was that type of week.
Okay, so those disappeared, and then they weren't. Everyone was like, "Oh, okay, cool. They're going to put Wave 2 in all the packs." That's what we were expecting.
No packs.
It was in no packs until what, Thursday?
Yep.
Oof. Rough. And then they finally remembered those green SIGs, which I 100% think those were supposed to be in the drop with the black and white last weekend, and they weren't. And everyone's like, hey, where the hell are these? And then they put them out in the meditation chamber. They're also on lock-on. You can get one in the lock-on.
Yeah.
You might get lucky, and I think they may even be in claim packs. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But those are in the meditation chamber as well. And sometime overnight, was it Thursday?
Yeah.
Somebody pulled the meditation chamber.
Yeah. So somebody got one. We don't know who it is because you can't find it via blind trade, which makes
because it's not tradable. It basically has there's no way to trade for those, so there's no way to search for those in blind trade. So somewhere out there, hopefully it's somebody who knows what it is and knows what they're going to be able to do on Monday. Because on Monday they'll be able to start busting packs on blacks. I have a bad feeling it's probably one of the farmers. If I was a farmer and I had all those alts with millions of coins in them, I think I would have sent the little bots merrily opening packs to oblivion until they hopefully pulled one of those, because it's free, and they can just rail with that.
Yep.
twice.
Yep.
They're
And
going
if
to be
they
able to rail with the blacks, and they're going to be able to, even if they just ground out, 20 of each, they're still going to be able to get a couple, $3-5 a piece for them, better on the good characters, and then eventually sell the meditation chamber card itself.
Yep. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
Everybody's going to be watching on Monday to
It'll
see
be weird.
number one, if do those black counts go up, because we don't know how this is going to work. I mean, is it going to be a pack? How many are they able to buy? How expensive? Is it coins? Is it crystals? Is it odds? What? We have no fucking idea what the deal is with that. It should be a great deal considering how hard it is to pull that thing, but we really literally do not know.
No idea. Yeah.
Not a clue.
And it would be cool if the person who pulled it would make it known. Well, maybe they don't want to make it known quite yet, but make it known what the mechanic is after they pull them.
That's the reason that I think it's probably a farmer, because I think if it had been a collector, somebody would have, you got a bro, like, dude, it's me. I fucking pulled that thing. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to tell somebody, and then they're going to, oh, shit, this is a big deal. They're going to want to tell somebody. And the next thing you know, it's common knowledge that nobody has any clue where it is. Whoever it is either has no clue they may not even know they got the damn thing. Or
that's what I was thinking. Well, that's what I was thinking too, because what happened when it got pulled? It was coincidentally, it got pulled when they threw all the Wave 2 base in the meditation chamber packs, right? So I had like 700 crystals laying around. So I was hitting it with the 50. I was hitting the 50 pack, the 50 crystal pack, which was like, I don't know, it's like 12 packs. And instead of sitting there watching all the base go by, I just buy it, hit the X, buy it, hit the X, buy it, hit the X. I don't know, maybe somebody was doing the same thing and they have no idea that they even hit the meditation chamber. They were just stocking up on Wave 2 base. Who knows?
Hopefully they get some kind of notification. Of course, they'll never know because the mailbox doesn't put out a fucking red pop to let you know that you have a message. So it could be sitting there going, congratulations, here's your, here's your gateway to all the black Vader variants you want in the rest of your life. And they don't know it. So who knows?
I have no idea.
But we'll see. We're going to watch for that on Monday. So that'll be a part 2 on that whole story.
Somebody on our Discord. Somebody on our Discord said they were going to keep tabs on where the black counts were on like Sunday night, and then start comparing them on Monday to see if they're going up and how much.
Right, and then, you got to think whoever's got it's going to go just ham on those things on Monday.
I would.
Hopefully they're just going to be blasting packs and not thinking to lock the blacks so that we can look and see, oh, okay, now this guy all of a sudden's got 50 Vader blacks. That's probably the guy.
Yeah.
A number of different ways to track that. So we'll see.
Yeah, like if you see that the numbers are going up a little bit, you just do a blind on 2 or 3 of them. And if it's the same user has, you start to see a pattern there, and then you'll find.
Well, especially since, nice segue, app update shows dupes in blind trades now.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. There was a lot of stuff that came in that they updated all the apps, all the Marvel build apps on Friday. They populated a new update. They had done a maintenance earlier in the week for half hour?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
They had a maintenance period like 5 o'clock one day, and they weren't down 20 minutes.
No,
everything went into maintenance and came right back up again. It was amazing. Yep. Usually they go down like
2 days later,
6 hours, who knows what's going to happen, but it actually came up really fast. Yep. And no idea what they were doing back there, but they said it was something for the back end. And then they pushed this update. And it's a mandatory. If you go in and try to look at any of the apps without that update, it sends you, you need an update. Better go over and get that. Yep. So one of the features that they added was the blind thing. And when you go and do a blind trade now, when you look at the list of trade partners, it shows if they have dupes.
Pretty awesome.
Very useful. I was actually running after a card, a pink comic from 2015, and I was able to see that people had, if they had one or just had one or had dupes. And before I was just sending, and then I'd look and see, do they have the whole set or do they just have that one card as an oddball, and trying to send trades that way. But I was able to easily find somebody who had a dupe, send them a trade, and I was accepted in 5 minutes. It was really nice. So thank you,
Thank
Dark Tiger, the Mega Ahsoka collector.
Yeah.
I actually had a couple of Ahsoka needs, so I was able to pick up that card from them and finish my comic rainbow. Humble brag.
That was a cool rainbow. That was very nice.
Yeah, it's a little weird. So, stupid goals. What else?
That's all right. Well, one of the things that I found interesting was that this update, it really packed with really great stuff, and a lot of it they didn't talk about or even put in the notes. They said of stuff that was going to be available. Like, we didn't know about bookmarks, which we'll get to. Like, so much stuff, and they usually hype the piss out of their updates, and then they're underwhelming, and then they overpromise and underdeliver, and it's just like, oh, this sucks. This isn't even any good, or it breaks shit. I haven't found anything that's broken yet since this one. Although, actually,
the trade feed is broke.
Oh, it is because it pulls up all the languages. I went to go pull up something in the news, and I got all the languages. It was the Heritage, the Mandalorian Heritage that they just did.
Well, the news feed search is interesting, and
I get all
that feels like a glitch. But it's goddamn, it's a fucking amazing feature. Don't change it. Don't fix that. Seriously, because you can go in now and you can search all the way back to the first goddamn day of the app. Yep. With that, you can see almost every transmission ever. It's amazing. Really well done. Cool thing. And you get an error every time you open one of those transmissions, but you can go in and look at them. So you can see the pull mechanics for reflections. You can see the odds for elegant weapons.
Yep.
Really cool historical shit in there. I spent hours searching and then screen capping in case they take it away. I really love this feature. I don't want them to fix it. It's a great glitch if it's a glitch.
If it is, I mean, I hope it's not. I thought when we saw that and when you saw all the news coming back, I was like, oh shit, maybe they fixed our trophies. Because one of the things that I do miss is going, when you look at a person and you're trying to build a profile about this person and how long they've been there, if it's an alt, if it's somebody who left and came back, you could always go and you could look at that R2D2 beginners award and find out when they count. And that's been gone since the new build.
Right.
And I thought maybe all the old trophies would come back. It's not back. It's a bummer.
Tons of those awards don't even show up still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So many of the things that probably I had before the new build are just gone. So
that was always one that was like that badge of honor to have that day one R2. The 11th or 12th. That was a big deal for folks, kind of a status symbol. That's gone. So it'd be nice to see him fix that. But that newsfeed search thing's amazing. Really, really cool to go down memory lane. Look at that. There's no comments. The database for that, whatever, did not migrate. But all those transmissions are there. And it's really amazing to go back and read those and see some of the crazy shit.
Oh man, it would be mind-blowing to people these days if they had, pull mechanics that were similar to the way reflections worked, or the costs and the odds for some stuff like pearls. Like when you posted the pearl one, you screenshotted that one and put that up. It made so I have a Boba Fett duochrome 4-count from 2015. I mean, I knew it was cool, but I didn't know that was like, I don't know, say the consolation prize when you were playing for pearls, but that's pretty fucking cool. So anyway, there's some serious history there that people have forgotten or didn't know about.
Yeah, it would be great if newer players would delve into that and go and look at some of that old stuff and learn the history and why some of these things are so like hold on to them, so precious, because some of them were expensive as fuck, man.
Oh God, yeah.
The odds on on the elegant weapons was horrific.
Yep.
And then some of the stuff, like those bundle cards, so many of those early sets in 2015 had cards that were $100 a piece, and those were in daily sets. Like shreds, green shreds were $100 a piece.
That's sick. Yeah, it was a great find. It really was. It's really cool.
So it's cool. Like I say, I don't know if it's a glitch or it's something that they wanted to do. And then they have the bookmarks, which I just started looking at today, and I thought it seemed at one point like it could be something really awesome, but you still have to do a lot of sorting to even get your stuff bookmarked easily.
Yeah.
and then it still sorts out like the card sheet. So really, like, you know, people, oh, it'd be useful to look at rainbows with that. Yes, it is, but you have to still go by what is that? The alliance or whatever, the thing that the one sorting
Affiliation.
affiliation. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the word.
So you have to do affiliation and then card count.
To get them all on
I
one.
look at my sheet all the time.
Yeah, because I built like a DAC rainbow, you know, with the bookmarks just to see how that worked. And
Yeah.
it was a pain in the ass to set up. And honestly, I could have filtered by 2015 DAC by affiliation, and it would have all been there.
Yeah. Well, right. It would be, yeah. So you could do that and then use that filter to then set bookmarks on all those cards as they're filtered. But I could use, people were saying, well, you know, what's the difference between this and favorites? And maybe there's not a lot.
Not much.
The favorites appear on your little, you know, profile that shows how many coins you have and all that, and it randomly displays. I think if this is the tip of the iceberg of being able to bookmark or build our own custom binders, this would be just amazing. I could use 5 or 6 of them because I collect 5 or 6 different things. Some very overtly, some not so overtly, a little bit more covertly collect certain things. But it would be really cool to build a binder for biker scouts, right? And then just bookmark every biker scout card I have, you know, whatever, into a biker scout bookmark, and then do another one for, let's say, B-Wings, and another one for, you know, whatever. So you could just, if you want, when you look at your collection, you don't have to scroll through everything and just, you know, focus on the cards you like. You could actually have a binder or a bookmark set for, you know, certain things. You could have one all for DAC. You could have one all for Y-Wings. You could have one. So it would be really cool.
Idiots that have multiple hordes like myself.
It would be really cool, and it would take less time to find shit. If somebody said, "Hey, do you have this whatever card?" You know, oh, I found this DAC card. Do you have it? You could just
DAC in the name. I have it.
Concept.
I hear you.
Concept. What is it?
Concept
Ooh, that's
is-
cool.
is the medical frigate.
I
from
like
Empire
that.
Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, I'm on
That's
it.
cool.
Original trilogy.
I like
Yeah.
that. Look,
OT.
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 It is on.
So
We're down with OTT. Anybody
Okay.
saying anything in
Snippy's enjoying.
good?
Oh.
She wasn't sure if she was able to.
Well, she lost service, but then she found it.
Okay, she's house sitting or something somewhere with no signal out in the Ozarks. Who knows? So yeah, the new stuff is cool in the update, and you know, I think we've found all the stuff that's there.
Yeah, I was just searching the old transmissions, and wow,
It's cool, man.
Wow, I'm
It's
gonna
really
have to go through and like screenshot all the ones with
Well,
hucks in them.
Well, you were talking.
Just so I
We
can
were
remember.
talking yesterday about how lazy they've gotten about writing
Oh my
transmissions. now.
gosh!
They used to
That
write
one
fucking-
yesterday, there were like 2 sentences practically.
They used to have these beautiful, descriptive, and really in character and in universe. You know. Oh, you just walked into a seated cantina. What do you know? I mean, like they really got into the storytelling of this stuff, and they were really well written. I think that was probably Steve that did that stuff because he was
Maybe.
kind of the guy that took all the shit. But man, I mean, those things were really well written. You look back at them now, and it's corny, yeah. But they got it, and you know, it showed a depth of knowledge about Star Wars that was really comforting at the time. And so it's fun to go back and read those. And now you look at the new ones
you
today.
Think they probably actually knew who General Taggy was and who
Maybe.
Chief Bass was.
Versus Chief Bast, maybe.
Yeah.
OB
Which is still not correct.
OB to OG says all hail TK, so I want to give him a shout out for his massive accomplishment this week. He completed black TKs this week, which is goddamn near impossible because one guy.
It's possible.
It's possible.
One man.
One man in a world where one man needed one card, TK01. Yeah, that's the one he needed. And some guy was hoarding like 27 of the 50. So, and then they're all sitting in complete sets. So he's been trying to finish that thing for freaking ever. And he actually finished TK before he finished green. He still needed gray. There's like 3 or 4 grays that he needed. I think he's down to 1 now. He'll probably tell us in a second. I have them all. I did it. Shut
I'm
up.
done. But
And I think he was chasing
congratulations to
Primes,
him.
too. He was
Big
chasing the
stuff. That's
Prime as
awesome.
well, but he got that like that.
Yep. Really cool.
Yeah, so big accomplishment there. So well done, sir. Congratulations. And so now we move into the magical world of new stuff. New
New
stuff.
stuff.
Imhotep. Imhotep.
Is there anything good new? I don't know.
Black and White, Return of the Jedi dropped.
Yeah. Get ready. Buckle up. They didn't rail you yet, but you're gonna get it.
Geez.
it's
You're-
definitely going to be bad.
You're gonna.
It's already bad. I wanted to do the whole thing, and they followed the same Women of Star Wars mechanic, and I just
There was
Yeah.
no need for all those
I hate it.
colors.
No. Well, in reality, they have all those colors in the physical product.
All of
Yeah.
them?
I don't know
Yeah.
if they have all of them.
I think they do.
Oh boy.
It
So-
seems odd to have colored variants of a black and white set.
Yeah.
The point is, it's
Yeah,
black
I
and white.
Yeah,
That's what makes
could
it
be
cool.
a monochrome set if it was just.
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
different,
They
yeah.
need to call it monochrome.
Well,
Huh.
I would have been. I threw money at it. I would have
there we
thrown.
Obi
I
still
would-
needs the gray number 7.
Oh boy, you need to
Okay.
007.
007.
I'll be on the hunt. I would have been happy to even throw more money at it if it were just the black and whites,
Just
like
black
they
and
did
whites.
for Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. And I mean, dude, they could have made them 750 crystals a piece and released all 140, just like they're going to, and maybe done them in all at once or done them in 27 wave sets like they're doing. But dude, I'd pay 750 crystals a piece to chase them and put the set together and just have it be black and white. I hate the variants. I hate the colors. I hate having to workshop them. I hate having to take the greens and mulch them for reds and have to hope for a 1 in 75 chance to get a Jeremy Bullock signature. It's
Still haven't
fucking
landed that
awful.
card, have you?
I did. I landed it yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
yeah.
What'd you end up trading for it?
I think I put it on Discord. I think you chimed in too. So I traded a guy who I was just doing blinds on it.
Oh
as
yeah,
they were.
it was like a Fat Flections.
It was a Fet Reflections
Yeah,
that,
that's
that I
right.
had placed for $20.
That's outstanding. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, dude. He took it, and because he's a nice guy. I've traded with him in the past, and he had it, and I was doing blinds. I saw he had it, and but we hadn't traded in a long time. And I looked on his wish list, and the Fet Reflections was on his wish list, as was the Vader and C-3PO awards. So I threw the Fet at him, and I was like, hey, here, let me know if this works. If not, we'll chat. Dude, he took it right away, which really is insane because I'd offered the Fet Reflections plus a 25 count Jeremy Bullock Sig. I was piling other trades up.
You're backing up the truck, man. I saw some of the trades you were offering on that. It was not. You weren't fucking around. You wanted
And
that.
people were
It's like
declining
how-
left and right. Yeah, well, right now it's still 25, but it's still got another week to go, right? Like till next Sunday or some shit. So, but people were declining it left and right. No, I'm holding on to this. No, I'm holding on to this. And I understand it's a 1 in 75 meld, but the count's up there. It's getting there. But I couldn't be happier that the dude took it, and he was happy. So it was a win-win.
It's a cool card. I mean, like every green I got, I actually, the mulch just hoping I could get that.
Because you can turn it, right? Like it would be in demand. Nobody's even put one on eBay. There are no completed sales for it.
I've been watching
I was
for that too. I figured, somebody threw it up for 30, 40. I might throw at it.
Yeah.
No.
But nothing. So anyway, yeah, I'm working through that, and I guess you guys are too, right? How many?
It sounds like you're
you-
working through it emotionally. Matt.
I'm gonna need
I'm working
therapy.
through it, it's a
therapy.
process. I'm like 4 stages into the 5 stages of grief on this fucking set.
I'm in acceptance now. Yes, I went through anger. I was definitely pissed.
It is. It literally is. It's like all the phases of mourning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was anger. Now I'm like acceptance. Now I'm trying to. I guess I'll do them all because I was like, fuck it, I'm not.
We have
gonna
to
do
add.
it.
We have to add stages like rage pulling, shit like that. It's a little. Our emotional journeys are a little different.
I'll write that up. We'll put it on the Discord.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
That's a
7
fun
stages.
concept. You definitely should play through with that one.
The 7 stages of tops.
Yeah. So that was a lot, and then they dropped.
Ooh, and then
We
and
completed
then
our
I
rainbows.
completed a rainbow
Boom.
yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about you,
Yeah.
Matt?
Did you complete that
complete that
rainbow?
rainbow?
I did. It was
Oh.
awesome. Cards.
Six
Because
cards.
you know
rainbow
that-
complete.
They're sitting there in the scrum, and they're just like, "Oh, right, man. What do we got to do for the people?" Well, hoarders love rainbows.
Yes.
So rainbow cards.
There you go. They love rainbows.
There you No.
Should we investigate what rainbows actually are? No,
No,
just go
just
with
put
it.
a rainbow
Go, just put
on
a
it.
rainbow.
Put a rainbow
Put a
on it.
rainbow. Why?
That's
Why
exactly
did
right.
this set come out during Pride Month? Is my question. Honest to God, that's that would have been perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. But they
Nope.
don't have
Missed the boat on that one.
no shit. But yeah, you're right. They were probably looking in our Discord and they're like, "Wow, these guys talk about rainbows a lot. We got
Just talking about
we gotta-
rainbow. Jesus Christ.
They love rainbows.
Double rainbow all the way.
And they
Fully
love
involved.
the limited card count.
Yes, that was the big news about that
Yes.
set. Actually, was that's the first time in a long time we see a set that has a fixed amount of cards for each. So
Right.
3,000, which is still pretty high, but these days
Yeah, but
compared to the count,
it was almost there.
yeah, some of the stuff is astronomical. Now I don't know where they sit now. They were probably around 1,000 by the time I fell sleepy by last night.
They were almost done last night before I went to bed. They were like,
Really?
20
Ooh.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm trying to bring it up, but
Oh my God, we might have a sellout here, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, a
28.
certified sellout for the first time ever. And
Somewhere they're going to be like, I told you they love rainbows.
They do love rainbows, rainbow everything.
they are at
Rainbows.
2,800,
It's called
27.
black and white rainbow. What? With all those colors.
So yeah, 2,800 right now. Less
Okay,
than
so it
24.
may sell out by the end of the day or by the end of the weekend. So that's great.
Oh, for sure. And well, that's what everybody in the Discord was saying too. Is like, get on there, buy a shitload of them because we want to.
Yeah. It was like a political movement. We have to show our support for fixed counts. So get out there, guys, and buy these things out and get rid of them. So yeah, so that's good. And it would be nice. It would be great if it was a better product, because it's really just the word Star Wars in a bunch of different ways. But
well, there were some that were like TKs that are sideways, so you have to flip your phone, Obi.
Sorry, Obi OG, you're gonna have to flip your phone.
Flip your phone.
Flip that fucking.
They're
phone.
kind of like TKs, but they're rainbow.
Yeah. So, but that was fun, and it was easy. I literally bought one jumbo with crystals, which gave me 6. I only had one dupe. I went in and I made one trade, and I was done. I was like, rainbow complete. This is the most satisfying rainbow I've ever done. No, but it's wave 1, so we'll get.
That's right, wave 1.
The rainbow's never complete.
Maybe they'll come up with some better stuff for next time. But that's okay.
But it's okay. It's nice to see something with a fixed count. People have been asking for that for a while, and it's nice that they're paying attention and doing that. It'd be nice if it was on, some better product, but hopefully that'll be something they're moving into now. I think they're starting to get a feel for where things are and where they will sell at. So that's a good thing. And I think they want to have value. They just don't want anybody to have bad hurt feelings.
Yeah,
it's a juice box.
Yeah.
Right. And orange slices and juice boxes.
Orange slices, and a pizza party at the end of the marathon for everybody.
Right?
So that's great. Coach is going to take everybody out for pizza at Showbiz.
Everybody's getting.
They go to Showbiz.
Showbiz
Baby.
pizza, and you get 4 tokens. Like Dig Dug until your little hand falls off.
Oh my god!
Wow, it was great. And then they dropped a lot. Really,
Troopers through time.
I did not expect that to drop. When did that come out last night?
6 o'clock last night.
Okay, it was. We got out of the pool at like 6, and there was this set. Troopers through time. I was like, what is
Troopers
this?
through time.
I love it.
When I saw the little notification, I kind of thought, they could do make them like fancy troopers, like, oh, this is a trooper from like the 1800s.
Steampunk
troopers.
trooper, and then 1970s trooper. Hey man, you got any weed?
He's out, man.
Hey, stop the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice to see them use a later time slot, though. To be honest, like once 4 o'clock comes and goes, we're like,
it was high. Yeah, I was really surprised to see us set that late in the day. I was like, okay, well, day's over. They were kind of taking some shit about the fact that they really haven't had much going on compared to the other apps. And
it was a rest week.
Mark was on Reddit answering to that, saying, we're kind of in between. It's a kind of a, everybody take a breath, hold on to your butts. Because I never bitch when there's not that much content, because I know there's been times where it's just like, please fucking stop.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. And then people, as soon as there's no content, well, it's the end of the app.
Shut
it down.
Anything you want to tell us about the potential shutdown of Star Wars cartridge? No, because that's not happening.
Yeah. The minute there's they're not using there's nothing at 4 o'clock. It's over, guys. This is the end.
Looks like the license tailed off with solo and solo content's all they had, and now they're done with that.
We're done with that.
Yeah.
Good. So, selling all my account, trading all my stuff away. Leave low count Ray. Thanks.
Yeah, quitting the app.
Yeah, I'm quitting the app and I'm trading all my stuff. Leave low count Ray and Jin.
But that's a cool set, and it's a motion set, which they really didn't say much about. And they're cool cards, and it's a daily too, right?
Yes.
That comes out every day.
But
and
it's weird.
it is weird. And then the crystal packs will actually have a chance at previous cards in them as well. I think you have a guarantee every day, but it also has a chance of the previous cards coming out. So number 1 is going to be the highest count card in the set. There's going to be no value around that. And then the last one is going to be the one that nobody wants to pull. So get ready for that. That last day, everybody's going to be like, trading number 1 for number 6. No, you're not.
Yep.
You're not.
We've seen how this works.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things
these new folks have not seen that.
No, they haven't. You know where they may have seen it? You know where they do this is in Marvel on the comic panel, on the one that drops on Friday, like their daily or their weekly set that drops on Friday. In the comic panels, you have the choice of 2 packs, right? One pack is 5,000 coins, and you have a 1 in 5 chance at the guaranteed panel for that week. The other pack is 3,000 coins, and you have a 1 in 5 chance of
any
that week's panel or any of the previous in that wave. So you could have, like, if it's week 3, you could have your pick of 3 or 4 cards. So it's kind of like a catch-up pack that's there all the time every week. So maybe, I mean, I'm trying to draw a parallel between this and the troopers and the comic panels.
Well, the
Marvel.
fact that they're crystal, the catch-ups, I think, are only going to be in the crystal packs.
I'm checking now. Maybe once the thing is done, crystal pack. For example, on day 12, the crystal pack will give you the day 12 card and also include a chance at days 1 through 11. So, but like you said, day 1's going to be the highest, and then
there's a biker scout in there, so you're you're in. And
I was mad it wasn't the award. I'm already.
So are you just going to pull the one? You're just going to ignore all the other ones and just on the day the biker scout? That's the one that's going to have the highest count.
Yeah, right. No, I got yesterday's. It's pretty cool. Like the background.
I like them. I like the little neon effect on the light thing and the way that the background moves around a little. It's a cool looking card. I'm fine with those. I like troopers. I don't have anything against them. And there's a lot of folks that really dig troopers. So more power to us trooper people.
Yeah, I think so.
Any one of those could be Fat Clone Idiot, Crystal. It'd be funny just in the middle of the drop. They drop that fucking pink pajama turd idiot.
Well, he would be so wide. He'd be like outside the brackets here. He'd be like.
And you can't see him in the background. He's off to the right. They just kept pushing him closer and closer. Just keep going. Okay, perfect. You're out of the shot. They got cropped out of everything. So, that would be hilarious if they just dropped him in like a big pink turd in the middle of that. I'd love that. So good.
He'll be day 12.
And it'd be Chili Trooper.
Chili Trooper.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure there's going to be.
He's got his little chili bowl in front of him, but it doesn't look like there's anything in it. It feels like everybody else got food and he got an empty bowl because he looks at the bowl and he's like looking around like, what the fuck is this?
They probably have him on a diet, so they gave him like one bean.
Yeah, he couldn't fit in his armor, so they gave
him one bean.
Yeah. So that was fun. It's a fun set. And then in the world of ongoing, the New Hope concepts are those. Okay, so those are the watch parties.
Those were the watch party ones where it was the red, which was those were hard.
Yes, because that was 24 hours. Too.
Yes,
that was rough.
Those were
trips.
rough. We all did them, and those were rough.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what did they do? They decided to drop variants of them this week. Uncommon blue ones and rare purple ones. So it's like, why? No, after I went through that with red, fuck blue and purple. No.
I would have been nice if the purples at least had a 24-hour.
I was doing a search and I almost wrote fuck. I wonder what had happened, but I'm not going to look.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of silly to put out a less rare version of something that already came out. That red chase was
Is it
It was
though?
rough.
Is it though? Considering what they did with vintage, ooh, too soon. Too soon.
Maybe.
What are you guys pulling? What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to
Hold my
find
thumbs
the I'm trying to find the count on the red award
Oh.
for those concept to things here.
Isn't it like 100 something?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Where's the fucking award? Where does it sort at? Oh, it's so stupid. It's not in the set view for
You
that.
gotta.
No?
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you looking at the concept?
Oh, yeah, that didn't help.
Well,
No.
what are you looking for, the red one?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, it's 162.
Ooh.
It wasn't 200. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet.
162. It does. They don't have a award slot for it in the set view, and they didn't drop it last week. Everybody got a shelf award.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
right. That was.
Then they gave the award later to everybody that had the shelf award. So there was no problem with timing there, and that worked out okay. They still seem to have a lot of problems with awards. It seems like they did not think that through in a lot of things with this new build. Shocker.
What?
Shocker.
What?
So, but yeah, it's kind of stupid to put those out again. But we've got the red one, so we win. Haha. And then Solo Fractured Wave 2.
Wave
Boy,
2.
are those pink.
Wow, they are pink, and the awards. Ugh.
Yeah. They had the dice, but that was it.
Yeah, that was the one that had the dice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Biggs isn't hoarding dice. So
You never know. He may.
Might be.
Count him out. Day is young.
it's true.
The day is young. He's hoarded so many of. He jeems the fuck out of that gold.
Solo shirt. Or
That,
the Hawaiian
Hawaiian shirt.
Lando.
From. Oh my gosh, he's got like 52. I think he's got
50,
half,
52.
more than half the run.
He has 52 of 101. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He'll probably keep going with that one too. And I can't, he better lock it because these new guys will be like, but you have so many.
You have so many.
You have so
And
many.
I have none.
I have none. So yeah, Fractured Wave 2, boo hiss. I don't care. I don't really like the design for Fractured that much. I know you've collected them in the past, and that's fine. I still love you.
I only did. You know what's missing in action? Speaking of Fractured, where's the Fractured Return of the Jedi? Where's that? They did a New Hope and Empire like.
Did they?
No, they did New Hope and they did Empire back to back, and I expected that the next one would be Return of the Jedi. No.
Huh.
So
One
no
thing
idea.
that's notably absent this week is no daily today. No, I hadn't seen any daily deals, and they still have
daily-
not had any daily deals.
No.
And the meditation chamber, the 99-cent meditation chamber pack with the chance of blacks is not there either.
Possibly because it was pulled yesterday, but who knows why? I mean, it should be there. It should definitely be there. It
Right.
didn't
Yeah, I
sell
mean,
out.
you have your daily ritual of wasting $1, and you're
I waste my dollar every day.
how many packs of those have you gotten and never pulled a black?
Well, since I don't have any alts, it's just on my main. 22 days in a row and
Wow.
110 packs total because so now I'm over odds. I thought I'd hit it before odds, and then I thought I'd hit it right on odds at 100. Nope. So now I'm 22 days in, 110 packs, nothing. And then people are like, I pulled my like fourth black one. So
I've pulled a few of them, and I actually pulled one of my hordes this week.
That was crazy.
I pulled a
that
beady.
never happens.
It was
awful.
incredible. I couldn't believe it. I was on my alt, but still, I'm just like, because I just go right through, and I saw that black whiz by. And wait a minute, that looked like beady. And when I went and checked, then I had two of them. I was like, oh man, that's really cool.
That is awesome. That never happens.
Yeah, it was cool. You never pull your horde there. And I also got a Killy Grim.
Woo!
Killy Grim, come at me, folks. You need that
Come
Killy
strong.
Grim. Somebody's like, oh, that thief is it?
So inflections, he would take a Django reflection for that.
There was somebody that actually hoards them, but they don't have. If they had any other any other of those blacks, I'd give them that Killy Grim for it in a second. I don't even care who it is.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who ords that.
So
Yeah.
I'm stuck with that turd, but whatever. It's going to be even more valuable on Monday when its count goes up to 375.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be able to trade it for a Jana or a BD. That would be nice.
There you go.
Whoever has all those can even their stack out. Oh yeah, I need some more Killy Gims. Hope Springs Eternal. And they still have not dropped the Court of Jabba the Hutt.
Me too.
Again,
That poor Rancor.
it still feels
Somebody
like
feed that poor Rancor.
it's probably going to be this week. I think
Might
they
be
dropped it
today.
a full month early.
That poor Rancor hasn't been fed in a month.
Somebody thought August was the 7th month.
I don't know.
Crazy that's still sitting around and hasn't come back yet, but it will. And then of course they'll be like, it's too much. I've got this, and I've got Troopers Through Time, and then I've got the marathons, and there's too much stuff, and I can't collect everything. I quit. I'm going back to Disney.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought this would be fun.
I thought it'd be easy over here. I thought you guys would be cool.
Easy, fun like Disney, but it's not. You guys are mean, big duty heads. And I hate it. So that was it. Did we miss anything from Star Wars? Wow, we flew through a lot of Star Wars in pretty short order.
There wasn't a lot.
Yeah,
That's true.
I can't think of anything else.
It was a rest week. So anything happening in the Discord of note? Not super much. It was pretty cool to see a lot of activity in the Wax IO section.
There sure was.
A bunch of folks that were doing the Shatner and stuff like that. And that was kind of cool. It was nice to see that light up. And then it was fun to, announce that we'd be doing this Twitch thing on there. I actually tweeted it out too. So I was hoping, more people would watch us on Twitch, but hey, who knows? Maybe it catch on.
Hey, it's early. It's East Coast too.
What's that?
It's early. It's East Coast early too. Like, 8:30 on a Saturday morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm old. I don't have much
I
energy
don't sleep anymore.
Limited time at 12:30. I'm taking a nap. I might make it to 7.
He's not joking.
It's not that far fetched.
He does have to take a nap.
I do take a nap.
I've been enjoying my naps lately.
I don't know if it's because you're old or because you're really a toddler.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I've always marked that as a sign of living well.
Toddler.
Yeah. Somebody likes the. Oh, Snippy says they like the Twitch thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Right there. You were there.
You were there.
Episode 1 on Twitch.
Yes. More to come.
But I like the Discord. I think the Discord is it's a really great place. It's just a lot of fun.
It's fun.
And a lot of people that are on there say that they check the Discord before they check the app during the day. I think that's a cool sign. Like, they jump on the Discord before they get on the app. And I do it now too. I wake up and I'm like, oh, see what's going on. Because whatever's going on is going to be in the Discord before I see it in the app. So yeah.
Well, I'm supposed to be recording something with Biggs tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Biggs is going to do
what?
Biggs is going to do a featured fan on me.
That's going to be fun.
You didn't do that already?
No.
Or you did one on him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that you guys talked for like I don't know how long, and then you realized you hadn't recorded anything.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Biggs anytime for any reason, for any amount of time. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, he hit me up. He's like, yeah, we keep talking about doing this. Let's actually do it. And I'm like, okay, when's good for you? So he'll be Monday morning, and I'll be 5 p.m. Sunday. So there'll be brown liquor involved.
I was going to say straight brown liquor time. That's awesome.
So I think we're gonna do it on Zoom, and so I want to record a version, and then I want to see the Biggs version, the edit version, because I love what he does with his. Yeah. And I feel like he probably gets like 2 hours and compresses it down to a half an hour.
Distills it down. Yeah, he's such a pro, and that's
so we'll have the Biggs cut, and then we'll have the extended edition, and then we'll sell a Blu-ray. Sell a Blu-ray of that too. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. So I guess with that out of the way, it's time to go to What You Watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah.
That's
it's Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge.
Mission at what Galaxy's Edge. Mission Galaxy's Edge.
I want some blue milk.
I want to go to you.
No, actually, I like the green milk.
I want to be in you.
I want green milk.
That got weird.
I want
So,
green milk.
yeah, yeah, we need to find I bet there's a recipe online. We could probably make our own.
Yeah, I think there is.
Oh,
Hmm.
shit.
there are.
Oh, man. Put the booze in it, too.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the best version.
Okay, so what you watching? Matt, what do you watch? Did you watch
Did you watch
fucking
Hamilton?
yet?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
No.
And
Oh my gosh!
How the
Come on,
fuck
your
can you
wife
not
deserves
watch it?
that.
God.
I know we talk about watching it all the time, and then the kids go
Do
to
it.
bed.
Do it.
Son,
All
I
right.
am disappointed.
Oh, Matt.
well,
Why do you
it's
hate
just
America?
I'm just not. I can't do it. No, we both said we want to watch it. We definitely want to watch it. But the kids go to bed, and it's like, let's just put something easy on. So we've been watching different stuff. She actually started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine with
That's a funny show.
That's funny.
That's a
Really
really
funny.
funny show.
yeah, with oh damn it, now why does his name escape me? The dude from Palm Springs and Hot Rod. Yeah. So it's really good stuff. So we burn a couple episodes. Of
He's
that
a complete idiot on that show. It's
funny,
such a
though.
funny show.
Yeah, the captain's great, and it's really good. It's a good show. It's funny. It's something light and easy to wind down to at the end of the night. And then that's it. So really, when I thought about, what are we watching? That's pretty much it.
Not
So
Hamilton.
Not Hamilton, yeah. Well,
Okay.
not Hamilton yet, but we'll get there.
Well,
That's
there'll be great, excitement when you finally say, yes, I did, and let's talk about it. Let's do a deep dive.
We'll have to do a special
That's what
edition
Crystal's waiting for. She's fucking steeped in the lore of that.
of Hamilton.
She
So
is.
what we'll do after I watch it, then we'll do a special edition.
I almost
Sit
said
down.
you're balls deep in it, but that doesn't make any sense. She doesn't care for any mention of those. So.
No. Nobody does.
The old avocado.
This week at dinner, we had mother-in-law, for whatever reason, decided to buy a bunch of plums. Plums are the big feature, and so that's another
Put two
one
in
of
a
the
bag.
many euphemisms for testicles is plums.
Sure, yeah.
And
Plums.
so I was
I was
like,
gonna
wow,
say-
you really like those plums, don't you? Get two of those. You have a couple of plums there, hon.
Just roll it.
That was
Put
fun.
two
Right
in your
under
hand,
her
roll it around like
mother's
this,
nose. She has no idea what I'm doing.
She doesn't know that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think your dad knew.
He probably didn't.
He had to tell her later.
So,
Classic.
well, what we watched, we're up to date on Doom Patrol.
No, you are.
Yeah, we are. I am. We are. You're behind. She started watching it, but we're up to date on Doom Patrol and what's going on there. And then because the Umbrella Academy was coming back yesterday, we had to binge and refresh because I had watched it before. My kid was in the room while I was watching, but really didn't pay a lot of attention to it the first go-around till about 4 or 5 episodes in. She started looking at it and asking a million questions. Who's that? What's that? What's going on with that? And so we wanted to refresh and watch the whole thing again. So we binged the whole thing this week, and then we were ready for new episodes. And they dropped the whole season all at once. I thought they might, do the weekly release like a lot of them are doing.
Netflix gives you the whole thing.
Boom, just go ahead and binge
so you-
it. So we've only watched 2 episodes of the first season, of the second season. Sorry. So we're just getting into that, but it's cool. And once again, they've got to save the world from total destruction and stuff like that. But it's a great show. Love the cast. They have all the original, all the cast from the first season back again, with a couple of exceptions.
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice that you can binge it, like you said.
Well, like they don't have, they're a couple of main bad guys were in the last season, and one of them shows up in the first episode and then immediately is dispatched and stuff like that. So we'll see if any of the other tertiary characters come in, but there's some new characters as well that are interesting and a lot of stuff. And it all takes place in the 60s. This
Oh,
week.
right. Yeah.
So the last one was new. It was all modern, everything happening like today. This new one happens like in 1960 to 1963 in that range, which has a lot of shit going on and stuff. So it's a blast. I'm enjoying that. And
Cool.
that is pretty much it. That's all I've been watching. What about you, honey? You've been watching a ton of stuff. You're busy
I
this
have
week.
been watching a ton of stuff. What did I watch? I watched Well, I started Doom Patrol finally
Good.
because I want to get caught up before. I think I can be done by this week because I'm like at the beginning of the second season. So I watched a whole bunch of that. I finished Cursed on Netflix, which turns out is actually a King Arthur thing.
Huh.
And like big surprise, the one guy who was the bad guy actually was good Lancelot. Duh. But so that it's kind of weird, but it was okay. I don't know. I guess they're gonna do a second season. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Speaking of maybe, I watched the submarine thing with Tom Hanks on Apple TV. The Greyhound.
Yeah.
Which
What
I
was it?
thought was going to be more riveting than it was. Yeah. It was just kind of like,
I'm the captain of the bus now.
Yeah.
Look at me.
It wasn't.
Look at me. I'm the captain of the bus.
I thought it was going to be more riveting. It kind of wasn't. But Tom Hanks is always great. And of course, he did a great job. But
did he film that before or after he had the Rona?
Before.
Okay, because he had the
I
Rona.
would think it was before, yeah.
What else? I watched the Psych movie on Peacock. Because Psych was always a delightful show, which if you've never watched Psych,
no.
a lot of fun.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Gosh.
Vaguely.
What else did I watch? That might be it.
That's less than I would have.
Well, I have to stay up to date with the weekly shows. So like I'm up to date on Stargirl, which I like Stargirl. Because of course I like Stargirl.
Wow, she's a girl.
Yeah.
Girl
and I'm up to date on Yellowstone. And Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. which is almost
still
over.
Coming on.
It's almost done
thing's
forever.
Been on forever.
It's almost done.
Jeez, what is Phil Coulson gonna do then?
I don't know.
He'll get his own show on Disney Plus.
Maybe.
Right.
Son of Coal.
Son of Coal.
And Thor will be on it too.
Hey,
that'd be amazing.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Thor and Son of Coal.
Sign me up.
They're detectives. That'd be amazing.
That would be great.
All right. So I guess that's all what you're watching. So I guess we can move into final thoughts. Do you have any final thoughts, my love, for this week?
No.
Nothing.
Well, did Minshew shave his mustache off?
I don't know. I'm not aware of that.
Well, I don't know. I couldn't tell because
How could you not tell if he had a mustache?
Because he had a
black mustache.
Because he had a mask on.
Oh shit! He's gonna reveal it to the world.
And I don't know because they had.
It would be cool if he had like a white mask, but a mustache on the mask.
You know what? That's what he should have.
He should have because all the veterans, went to the Jaguars this week because they have to get tested before they, do their stuff. And, so they had video of all the guys going in and getting tested. And, of course, he comes in like a tank top and little shorts. And his hair's all blowing in the wind. And he's got a black mask on. He looks like freaking Bucky Barnes. Looks like the Winter Soldier. But it kind of looks like the beard may not be there. I don't know.
Well, the beard could go. It's just the mustache you don't want to wear.
True.
That's a trademark thing.
Yeah.
There's no way he would. I mean,
I don't know.
People got over Alex Trebek shaving his off, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was an iconic stash there, man.
But I think he's like branded that. He's like branded the Minshew Mania and the Fu Manchu on tons of stuff.
That is true.
Or maybe he'll come out and he'll just have the little Hitler.
That'd be a bad choice.
Charlie Chaplin, I'm all right, fuck it, I'm taking this back,
Oh yeah, that's my final thought. It's like, what happened? Is the mustache there? I don't know.
Well, how about you, Matt? Got any final thoughts for the people?
Man, not really. Not too much. It's been a good week. Hopefully we'll go have a good week this week, I suppose. I don't know.
Weird. I don't know if they're gonna have a giant drop today at 2 or not because no fucking dailies. They were dropping some big crystal bundles like Thursday,
Wow,
and then nothing today. That's kind of disconcerting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, I have 2 final thoughts. Number 1, battery packages. What the fuck? Battery packages suck so bad, and they're so wrong, and I don't understand. You know what it is? This drives me crazy, and I kind of went off on a tangent about it. I'm going to do it again. They have to show you every fucking battery in the pack. Look at the package of fucking batteries where you get 20 pack of batteries. It's like you've got this lower level and then another level, but so you have to be able to see every battery. And there's probably people that go, okay, oh, there's all 20 in there. Okay, fine. So
Like
it's
the
probably
people that
some
own eggs
fucking
at the
Karen
grocery
didn't
store.
get one battery one time or enough times that they had to now they have to package them so you see every goddamn battery. And it makes it great that you know how many batteries there are, but getting the batteries out of the package sucks.
It's true.
No, it's not okay, that's it. I can't open it. I need a goddamn crowbar and a blowtorch to get this thing open, and by then the batteries are destroyed. Can't put them in my Victrola anymore because I can't listen to my music on my AM radio anymore because I can't get the batteries out. I do that well, the old man mouth thing. I do well, I think. So it's annoying. They don't have to be so big and so stupid about the packaging for batteries, but they are, and that's what it is, and that's where we're at, and it's going to stay that way forever. So battery packages, stupid, stop it, do it another way. There's got to be a better way. And then, wow, last Saturday was the worst fucking Saturday. If I'd have got stung to death by wasps at 9 p.m., it would have been a perfect capper to a perfectly horrible fucking day.
The Asian murder hornets.
Holy fucking shit. Seriously, this day would not fucking stop. Now, you heard in the recording last week that we were expecting my mom to come at some point, and because she was supposed to be bringing me her computer so that I could her laptop so I could do something. So I told her as specifically as possible. The thing that's plugged in.
Not as specific as possible. That is what the problem was.
That wasn't. I guess it was a problem. I made a mistake somehow and didn't tell her exactly. I did tell her what to bring. The power block that plugs into the power strip that runs to the computer.
Power block is.
Bring that and the computer.
She probably thought that thing was the power block.
Shortly, it was before I went and got burgers, wasn't it? It was very shortly after we finished recording. She shows up at the house, and I hear her come, and I open the door. She comes in with a box, and in the box is the laptop and the power block and the gateway to her internet for her Uverse connection and two 30-foot Cat5 cables that ran all the way through the room to the outside of the house. She basically disconnected her entire cable, internet, and phone setup and brought it to me in a box. At which point I lost my fucking mind. I couldn't believe when I saw that fucking gateway in there. I knew what it was. And I was just like, no, you did not just fucking disconnect your internet, your phone, and your television and bring it to my house. Which means now the point of bringing that to me was completely lost because now I have to go back and try to put it back together again. And here's a news flash for everybody out there in case you didn't know. I don't work for Uverse. I don't install Uverse television. I don't know how that works. When we need that, they have a guy that comes and does that for us because I don't know that stuff. So I literally had to go back and by trial and error try to put her Uverse shit back together on top of the stuff I needed to do with her computer, which was fairly easy and got that taken care of. But yeah, so then I had a little problem, then I had a huge problem.
That sucks.
So I'll deal with you later. We had our hamburgers and that was great. And I finished the edits and got everything uploaded. Okay, I'm going over. Well, this is doing this. I'm going to go to mom's and take care of her stuff. So I go to her house and I literally had to redo it was a 30-foot cable run that ran all the way around the room to the thing that went out. And then there was two Cat6 cables. One's green, one's red. Where did these come out? Did you take note of which? Because there's 3 sockets, 2 cords. Where do they go? Did you take note of where they went? I don't know. She just literally just pulled them out and took them and undid that. So I had no idea. So I was like trial and error. Okay, do I have internet? Okay, now do I have phone? Okay, I have internet and I have phone. And then I okay, let me try this. Let me try that. Didn't work. The TV I never did get working. I had to reset her TV over and over. Never worked. I'm like, Mom, you're gonna have to call Uverse and they're gonna have to come out and fix this because you literally disassembled this entire installation.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then I got back here. It's like, what time was that? Like 3 or 4 in the
It was
afternoon?
earlier than that.
Was it? God damn that fucking day.
It was 2.
I just felt
It
that
was
long.
like it was only like 2.
So I'm sitting here and I was still finishing up some shit on the computer, moving files and stuff around. And I hear
The
this.
other thing happened at about 3.
You're talking about the cat?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was about 3 o'clock. I hear this noise outside, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? It sounded like somebody threw a piece of PVC pipe onto my sidewalk, which is a pretty distinctive, weird sound. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's like something went through the bushes. You can hear someone go through the bushes, and then something lands on the sidewalk. What the fuck is that? So I go outside, and one of our cats, our big fluffy cats, Stripe, is down on the ground. 2 fucking pit bulls are fucking mauling our cat. And I'm like, what the fuck, you motherfuckers? Dogs like take off running. The cat's fucking freaked out. They literally had her down on the ground. 2 of them, like almost in a tug of war. The cat jumps up onto the fence just in total terror as the dogs run away. And I managed to, and then she's like, oh shit, I'm hurt. And she's like laying low. So I was able to grab her and take her and get her to the backyard and get her into the back porch, into the screened in porch, and close the door so we could have a look at her. And I've got Crystal's mom's looking for the cat carrier, which is nowhere to be found in case we need to take her to the vet because she just got torn up by 2 fucking dogs.
Was she bleeding and shit or no?
There was blood, but I never figured out how bad she was hurt because her coat is so thick.
She's so fluffy.
And I was trying to hold her down and trying to have a look at her, and she's hurt and she's scared to death. She's absolutely scared to death. So finally, I just had to like, I'm trying to look at her to see where, if she's hurt. Well, she managed to flip over on me. And when a cat flips over on you, you're fucked because they're gonna kick the living shit out of you, and then she fucking bit me. It bit me like right on my thumb, like right here, like both sides of my thumb. Got me right in the meaty part of thumb and bit so fucking hard. Oh my God, I think her teeth touched inside my thumb. It was ridiculous. Fucking bit the living shit out of me. And I got her to let go, and then she got me again. And then she just fucking kicked her way out of it, and I let her go. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It hurt so fucking bad. I mean, I have never been bit like this in my entire life. She just tore the shit out of me. And I still have like black and blue marks on my arm for where she kicked me and stuff. She fucked me up, man. I hope she gave every bit of that and more to those fucking dogs.
Have you ever seen those dogs before? You know where they came from?
We've seen them before running loose, like in the middle of the night on the Ring camera. At like 3 in the morning, you get an alert, and you look at the thing in the morning, and there's these 2 dumbass dogs running around that got loose. We don't know where they live.
Yeah.
But the cat, surprisingly, seems to be okay.
Wow.
She did get a bite wound on her butt, on her ass. And she was scared to death, and she was probably sore as hell because they had a hold of her. They both had her down on the ground. Scary as shit. It scared the shit out of me to see that.
Hell yeah, that's really terrible.
And she's the most timid cat. She's the most timid cat we have. She's just really quiet and shy. She sleeps under the car out front, and that was her mistake because they scared her out from under there. Her mistake was running out. She should have stayed under the car, and they'd have never got her. She could have laughed at them for hours, and I would have run the dogs off because they'd have barked. But she tried to run for it, and she's not that fast. They got her. But she seems to be okay, and every day she's been a little better. And I saw her eat, and she was drinking water, and she's been grooming, and so all the signs of a cat returning to health are there. And so, luckily, if I'd have been one more second, probably it would have gone completely different.
You're right. All you needed was to be attacked by a fucking angry hornet's nest to finish the night off. Yeah, well, like I say, the hornets were almost nothing compared to the bite. God damn, that hurt. Big, strong cat. So
that was fun. So that was my most fucked up, worst Saturday ever.
Yeah, it's rough.
So that's that. So with that, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Matt, thank you again for spending some time with us.
Awesome.
Folks,
Thanks for
if you
having me
want to,
again. Great time.
always a pleasure to have you, sir. And thank you to everybody watching over there on Twitch. You guys
That's
are
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
And we want to invite you to follow us on Twitch. It's Greg Kiefer, GreggKeefer. That's that's me. So there I am. So if you want to follow and watch the Twitch stream next week, you can do that. I might even put my thing with Biggs. I may find a way to do that on there. And then you can find us on Twitter, Hoardcast on Twitter. We have an email. It's hoardcast@gmail.com. We have a phone number nobody ever calls. It's 904-628-1138. Still remember the phone number. So, hey, don't be late. Don't hate. Give us a call. And so thanks again. And look forward to another fun-filled week. And we'll see what's coming next, right?
Right.
All right. Thanks again, Matt.
Hey, thank you guys. That was awesome.
Michu!
Arrivederci!
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.